If you're relaxing at home, or maybe even riding in your car while listening to this episode, if I were to ask you if you've ever met a complete stranger of the opposite sex, whether it be in public or on a dating app, but the two of you have a chemistry that's so strong that it feels like you've known each other for years, what would you say? For me, this is exactly what I'm experiencing with this gorgeous, older woman who I've been communicating with. As she walked toward me, I immediately noticed how beautifully dressed she was. Once I arrived at the hotel that we agreed upon, instead of going straight in to meet her, I contacted her while parked in front of the hotel so we could head straight to a restaurant that I had in mind. Moments after telling her that I was outside waiting, the type of car that I was driving, and the color of my car, here she came. Drop dead gorgeous with a close to perfect proportion body. She wasn't wearing anything excessive, nothing desperate, just elegant. As she approached my car, she looked at me and smiled. "So you're real?" I laughed. I was about to say the same thing. She shook her head. "No, I knew you were real." I asked, "How?" She looked me up and down for a second, then smiled again. "Because I did my research." I thought she was joking. I wasn't completely sure. We headed off to dinner. The conversation felt effortless. The chemistry was indeed present and was refusing to dwindle. But what surprised me was how comfortable she seemed around me. She wasn't acting like someone meeting a younger man for the first time. And for all that I know, maybe I wasn't the first. She was acting like she'd already decided she wanted me there. At one point, she leaned across the table, slowly pulling an olive from her mouth by the stem that she was sucking on, with a seductive look written all over her face. "Can I tell you something?" I nodded. She lowered her voice. "You're even more attractive in person." I smiled. "You don't seem very nervous." She smiled back. "Why would I be nervous?" Then she said, "I'm the one who suggested that I'd come to you." That statement stayed with me because she was right. She had chosen me. But there was something about the way she said it that made me wonder whether there was more behind her decision. After dinner, we continued talking. Eventually, I asked her the question I'd been avoiding. "Why me?" She looked at me for several seconds. Then she said, "Because you're different from the men I've been around." I asked, "Different how?" She looked down. "You don't seem intimidated by me." I laughed. "Should I be?" She smiled. "Most men are." Then for the first time since we've been communicating, her expression became serious. "But there's something you don't know." I waited, in the back of my mind saying to myself, here we go. I should have known this was too good to be true. She reached for her phone, opened the dating app that we'd matched on, and showed me her profile. Then she showed me something else.